Welcome to round 1 of Golden League 2 official start. This is the main bracket. All these players have qualified, and we've got 2 clan members facing off in game number 1. This is 3DB versus 3D Dark. So, unfortunately, they made their teammates face off, but only one player will be advancing here today. As we see 3D Dark with his French going out for the deer mid-map. And, of course, the deer have a faster gather rate, but of course this is a little risky having your food forward. It's a little laggy because I think these 2 players are on the other side of the world from me right now. But look at that, killing those deer. Dark going for that early food there as the French. French always need a lot of food. Both deer patches spawning right by each other. And on the other side, we've got, of course, 3DB playing as the Chinese, opening up. He's built his village there on the back, and he's got his Imperial Official supervising that mill. Now, we have not seen either of these players. They've been practicing in the dark, you may say, as they've been preparing for this major event. Lots of money on the line. So B has, of course, a player you've seen a ton on the road to Red Bull Wolo. You've seen him in tournaments. You guys know the stories. I've heard the legends. And the favored probably in this matchup. I would imagine these 2 might have practiced against each other, not knowing that this was going to be the matchup. The bracket is based off of seeding. So you might say, well, hold on. Why did they place 2... Well, how did they place 2 clan members against each other? That's just their seeding and ranks for their tournament ranking points. That's how it mapped. It kind of matched up. This is very interesting. Going for that mid-map deer. Now, by the way, this is a new map here for our tournament. This is EGC Rocky Canyon. So here's the canyon. You know, there aren't many rocks in this. I guess we got some stone. A lot of stone in here. I guess it's a lot of rocks. Are there any like? I expected more like boulder blocking. I don't know. But anyways, Golden League 2. This is the main event, the real deal. This is for all the money. So these guys, I'm sure, are gonna have some great strats. Now, I'm told in the early rounds, B often hides his super secret sneaky strategy. So we'll see what he does here, but he might be reserving some of his strats for later on in this tournament. And I will tell you, in this side of the bracket, that kind of destined to meet up is Marine Lord. So I really anticipate we could end up with a B versus Marine Lord showdown here later today, but let's not count our chickens before they hatch, because I think Dark has some plans here. Now look at this! Oh, what? A Chamber of Commerce! A forward Chamber of Commerce! Imagine if a Barbican got dropped on him. So there's a new change for this as of the season 4 that just launched. Now, every time you research a technology, 1 free trader will be queued up at the Chamber of Commerce. So, of course, the French already have cheaper techs as it is. And you see how he's timing this. He's going to get this tech as he hits the next age and have a trader coming on out. So, it's not a huge trade route, but we know trade has been super strong. You might build a market back here later on, or even down here. Very interesting. Now, B, having just ran by, definitely scouted that. A very unique French opening already. Everybody in chat's losing their mind, but these are the pros, guys. I'm sure he has a plan in store, but B, having scouted that, what does he do from there? He built his in-base Imperial Academy. I expect we'll see a Barbican being dropped down the second this gets finished. Where is he going to put it? He's not going to wait for it to get finished, actually. Okay, he's going for his berries. So he's securing, I guess that'll secure that golden berries. So he's going for that Song Dynasty right away for the Chinese, which Song Dynasty got nerfed just a little bit. It doesn't produce villagers as fast as it used to. I can't open this to show you, but it does produce villagers faster when you have the Song Dynasty. So these 2 landmarks will allow that. And there you go. You see the very first trader for Dark coming on out. This is from these techs. So every time, basically kind of like Delhi, it feels like you just queue up techs everywhere. Looks like he's going to be getting his wheelbarrow next. Then I'll be coming out a forward House of Commerce. This is a strategy I have not seen before. So we've got breaking things here in Golden League 2. breaking strategies, and he's doing a stable, forward stable. So a lot of risk here, because if he loses ground, he'll lose not only his food, but he'll lose his landmark and he'll lose his stable. So this is kind of like an all-in aggression strategy. And I don't know, the stable you're going to try to raid, but he's got resources underneath his town center. He's got a village he can garrison in. He's got a Barbican defending that southwest side. He did not secure the deer. You can kind of see where they have spawned. So he will be kind of on berries and sheep for the time being. So not seeing any military buildings yet. Question being, is B going for Castle Age? And I would say there's, I don't know, a good chance of that. We'll see if he drops down in military buildings. I mean, he does have the wood to do so. Okay, there is a barracks. So he probably scouted the stable. We've got an archer range come down as well. Dark with the crazy strats here today. B just doing an eco opening here with the Chinese. Thank you for those followers over on Twitch. Hope you enjoy my ukulele playing. There's our barracks. He has been keeping the Imperial officials in queue. You can see here he's already got 4 Imperial officials. We got one supervising the gold, one supervising the mill, one supervising the lumber camp, and then one collecting the gold from each of these buildings. And if you've not played the Chinese before, one thing to know about them is every time they drop off, when they're dropping off resources, these buildings would generate taxes. So they're taxing their villagers essentially, and then you can go and pick these up with the Imperial official. And the Imperial official can also supervise, which boosts the yield of those buildings. So kind of like the Pharaoh from Age of Mythology. Age of Mythology Retold. Going to be announced here soon. We're excited about that. 2 archer ranges and a barracks. It does not look like a fast castle to me. Stable producing a knight. He is going for, what is he building there? Oh, he went for the boar. Okay. So I couldn't see the boar at first. How many traders does he have so far? It doesn't tell you there. I thought it might. Oh, he's built a market. There it is. 6 traders. So he has built a market in the back corner, and he's walled off the southwest flank. People asking how much trade is he going to get from each trip? That'll be 165 gold, of course, because he is going all the way across the map. Now, trade was nerfed 10%, but don't worry, guys. If you enjoy trade, trade is still alive and well. For better or worse, I can tell you trade is perfectly strong. I think they probably should have nerfed it more, but then we have this strategy born. The mid-map Chamber of Commerce. So what he's doing is when these guys come out for the train for free, they're going over here, they're picking up their bounty, and then he sets the task to go over here. So he right clicks onto the neutral and then over to here. So that's kind of how this is working. Okay, so B, bringing the Zugnu out, but Knights ready to meet him. B, caught out of position. Those Knights are definitely going to pick up 2 free Zugnus down on the south side, trying to go for a raid on the trade, but guess what? He's not getting in. It will funnel him towards the middle where he does have villagers getting food. He should realize the way he built his walls that this will kind of funnel troops this way. So he needs to be careful of these villagers mid-map as he applies pressure to B's forces. B falling back to the safety of his Barbican will pick off one of the Zugnu. And we'll see if he dives this. I think he's probably going to pull back. He does. We see B getting around though. Is he going to be able to actually kill any traders? Currently, 6 traders out on the map. Imagine even if he kills one of those, that denies 165 gold. And he's getting close, within striking distance. Does Dark know that those are there? He might not have noticed them sneak by. I think he saw him. Here we go. Going up the traders, and Zugnu going to do a lot of damage versus him. And 1 goes down. 2's probably going to go down. He's probably going to at least pick off 3 traders here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, this was a big part of his strategy. He's already lost those. I mean, went around the corner, let his opponent see him, but he's still been able to get them. There's nowhere that he's going to run. He's going to kill like the 4 traders already. This is massive. Oh, he misses it. Will he get it? Looks like he will. With just a little raiding party for Zugnu. Many players might have been scared by the wall, maybe wouldn't have dove on through here, but B says, this is worth it. I'm gonna kill these traders. Even picks off a Royal Knight, takes out the Scout. Will he be able to get 1 more Royal Knight before losing his army? Doesn't look like he's gonna be able to. He's gonna try to just pick off the archers as he can, but we'll be sacking those troops. But I'd say he picked up some good value from that. Of course, Dark he can train traders. He could also build a market over here. He could trade some more himself. Going to be engaging with the spearmen since he has knights And look at the military count. B still has the advantage just because China can train so crazy fast if they do any supervising. Actually, I don't think he's even done supervising. He's just kind of been massing troops back at home. So, Dark still has a pretty solid eco right now. He's out on the map gathering from the deer. He's gathering the boar. He does have a few of those traders bringing back those resources. So that's a lot of gold first. They did complete their trip there. I can get most of them on their way back is what we saw. And now the question will be, how is he going to push his offensive? Will B stay here in the second age? Look at this. He has 800 gold in the bank. I see he's been getting some of his he got all his eco techs. He's also picking up some of his blacksmith technologies. He does have berries there and berries there, so he's got food for now. But I don't know. I feel like Dark is in a strong position just knowing how good trade is. You look at the villager count. Of course, B is up because Song Dynasty. But he could slap down and trade some more. You know, I thought he might actually train some traders the old-fashioned way, but he's not going to. And it looks like Dark might be saving for an age up. Look at that macro right now. I think that's definitely what he's doing. He's saving for... I don't... It's hard to say because he's still pumping out units. He just spent a lot of gold. So getting some... It looks like he's getting chivalry. So he's going to be staying in age 2 for a little bit longer here. Okay, we've got Dark trolling. He's checking the food. That's what he's doing here, guys. So, especially pro players, they know, like, okay, he's got this deer patch, this deer patch. He knows the berries and says eventually he's going to try to go for this. So instead of pushing in here, he's just kind of trolling to see, is he out here? But B, he's not going to have any exposed villagers like that. 2 Zugnus forward. He actually needs to get them back. He's got chivalry, so he should try to save that knight if he can, but it's a small detail. As he picks up that Zugnu, B gonna be pulling back. Does B have a scout? He has a big army on the flank. Whoa, look at that down south. Oh boy. Oh no. This is gonna be interesting. Zugnu versus Knights. Who will win? Oh boy. They are currently taking out some knights, but this is a tricky situation to be in. B and Zugnu doing surprisingly well, all things considered. He's splitting fire, melting those archers. Man, he just had just so much army. Just look at the military count. He just has a swarm. It's like a nest of bees, swarm of bees. Oh my gosh, okay. He's trying to take him out. The knights, though, dying to their counter archers, but you wouldn't know here today. B taking out the royal knight with just an absolute... I don't want to keep saying a swarm of bees, but this is what this is. Oh my gosh. Going after the archers, the knight's going down. Oh my gosh. I think B is in a pretty strong position here. Reactionary outpost being dropped down, but now with the Zugnu being unleashed, he has 49 Zugnus. Oh no. He's trying. Villagers going down. And man, the tide of this battle just so quickly shifted. We were like sitting here wondering, like, is one of these players going to sneak up to the next stage? But B said, hold my beer. I've got a 50 Zugnu coming your way. Looking back at home, these units are just flowing on out, and he probably could even go after the deer if he wanted. And with that, Dark taps out with a very unique Chamber of Commerce opening. I thought it was a pretty cool strategy. I think hopefully some French players getting some inspiration from that one, but wasn't able to get it done at the end of the day against 3DB's Chinese. Pretty standard play, straightforward there. And this will be a best of 3, so plenty more action coming towards you. I hope you enjoyed this cast of game. If you are watching this over on YouTube, make sure you drop me a sub for plenty more Golden League action, strategies, build orders, and jazz. See you guys in the next one.